Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? I am Tragic Loss, and I am joined here today by one of the craziest Florida men that I know. Hello, Crazy Boop. How are you?
I'm going good. How are you? Did you have a great break?
I did have a great break. Welcome. This is I think the second time you've been on stream this year.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, it has. Number 2.
Okay. So we have Wayne on Facebook saying, lose the long intro. We start our stream 5 minutes before the hour. It's just so everybody
Come on, the
can
intro.
join. So
Let's
everybody can join. We
Someone
want to
doesn't
make
like to
sure
be titillated.
we want to make sure that we give people plenty of time to be able to join in and watch, in any case, it does take a second for the notification to go out, so, if you were unaware. Otherwise, hello, everybody. We don't have too much to update y'all on this week. There is a news ticker underneath our faces that shows you kind of what's going on at this point in time. The thing that might interest most people quite a bit is the Lunar New Year celebration discounts. There is a discount going on from starting on yesterday and ends Friday, February 4th, which I actually wrote the date down wrong. Oh wait, no, I got that right. Sorry. The the sales that are going on, there's a XP to free XP conversion discount, there's an equipment, consumable, customization, and garage slot discount. There's also a 10% discount on 30 and 90 days of premium time. So that is going, and then the vehicle trade-in. The vehicle trade-in is the thing that is going on until the
Oh, and a
7th.
trade-in.
Yeah,
Ooh.
so there's a
Ooh.
trade-in that ends on the 7th, so if you have any vehicles, any tanks that you may not be playing, they're premium tanks, you're bored of them or something, you can trade them in, and you can pick up a different tank. Make sure you read all about the vehicle trade-ins. There's some fine print that you probably want to make sure you're understanding of that. In any case, if you are on Facebook or YouTube, join us on twitch.tv/World of Tanks NA. That'll make sure you can get the weekly watcher drops. If they're not active now, they should be active in a little bit. Trust me, I checked on that just before the stream started. Otherwise, the Lunar New Year marathon for the WZ114. That's going until the 7th at 8 o'clock in the morning. So if you think you have all day on the 7th, you don't. Please make sure you read through. There is a nice big ol' it's in the game. It says February 7th at 8 a.m. I'm pretty sure this probably translates to whatever time zone that you're in. So please just make sure that you know. Other than that, Crazy Boop, what you
Yes.
got going on? What's up?
I am outfitting one of these new Yo tanks that I used a whole
Ooh.
bunch of free XP on. I was saving it for
Oh.
some reason, and finally I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's
All
do
right.
this.
All right. Okay. So, I am gonna go through chat a little bit. Hello, Cranky Monkey. Happy Lunar New Year. You hear the dino question mark? Good question. Maybe. I know we talked a little bit. It is Year of the Tiger, which I find really cool. Um Jampa says, do you know if the Watt approved camo/skin creators outside of Watt creators are okay and safe? I heard they crash games. So, Jampa, I would say if you're trying to look to reskin any of your tanks, use WG mods. That is the safest place to find mods, especially if you want to make sure,
Those are the
you
ones
get
that are
to.
verified.
Exactly, those mods are verified, they're safe, they're okay to use, that's your best bet. Otherwise, so I'm saying people are saying that the weekly watcher isn't showing. Okay, don't worry. Just, be a little bit patient. I did check in with Sketchy Alpaca, and he is looking into it. Okay. Otherwise, I'm scrolling through chat, making sure I go through all the questions. JTM, what happened to Prime Loot? It is not on right now. I promise if we have any news for you, we will update you as soon as we get some. Hello, Wolframs, how are you doing? Boogie
Working
wants
on
to
that.
sell garage slots. I also wish we could sell garage slots, but
It's okay.
they're nice to have when there are new tank lines coming out. So.
And there's a bunch.
Mm-hmm. And then people are asking about the EU weekly drops. So, I promise, guys. So we've had weekly watchers since basically the beginning of last year. Who's to say we had it first? But hopefully in the future, we can have new, improved weekly watcher drops. I promise. You know, we started it, and it's okay. Maybe sometimes they just gotta catch up and then pass us a little bit, so we can catch up and pass them a little bit. Because I feel like we're the what's the word I'm looking for? We're the pioneers when it comes to having some
Trendsetters.
things. Having cool stuff. We had tank
Trendsetters.
rewards. Yeah, we are trendsetters. We had tank
There we go.
rewards. We had, weekly Twitch drops for a while. Guinea pigs.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah,
I guess
I
we can do
suppose.
guinea. Yeah, right? I feel like guinea pigs is a little bit negative connotation. I feel like we're more pioneers. We were the
Couldn't even
first,
be Pinky in the Brain? No,
right?
because
They're mice though. They're lab rats.
and
Is
their
it mice?
genes have
No,
been
they're
spliced.
rats. They're rats.
So,
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
they could be part guinea pig. You don't know that.
Yeah. In any case, maybe in the future we'll get cooler weekly drops, but otherwise, keep an eye out. Keep an eye out. I promise we read chat every single time, and so we know what y'all are thinking.
I get bored,
Sometimes
so I
before
read
you
chat.
even
That's how I do
think
it.
to check. So the reason, by the way, why I'm stalling is because for a little bit, and hopefully when I check it again, our platoon Q bot is down, and so it may just be Crazy Boop and I running platoon with each other. So unfortunately, that's just kind of uh, uh, what happens when there are non uh non we don't own the bot, and we don't work on
Yeah.
it, so we rely on basically third party to be able to run our platoon queue. uh
Blame Twitch on that one.
Blame whoever's developing it, but don't
Okay.
actually blame them. I'm pretty sure they're aware of the issue. I know. But in any case, Crazy Boop, let's just
Yes.
trade on and off between us two, keeping up with chat and also making sure we
Good.
get some battles in. How about that?
So
We'll
Desert
definitely do countdowns, though.
Desert Shadow.
Hmm.
NA eventually gets everything that EU and RU gets. Like we're aware of what they get, and it's
Yeah,
not fair, and we fight for that, and usually we get it in one way, shape, or form.
yeah. Okay.
So
And on that note, we will be doing a tier 8
yes,
count in. Get
Mr.
ready.
E Tanker, we are doing countdowns.
Okay.
Hi Montague. Hi Montague. Hi Montague. He said my name
All
three
right.
times.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Battle. Okay.
Ooh,
And
that was
also,
fast.
Cadu Fire wants us to hydrate. Do you have your hydration, Mr.
I
B?
do. This is green tea. It is not beer.
Uh, there should be a weekly watcher. Like I said, I checked in with our favorite Sketchy Alpaca. They should be coming in very soon.
It's not good to drink and tank.
Yeah. Here it's beer. Guys, we can't drink beer on stream. This is rated PG-13 for stream. And yeah, PG-13 stream. We do not condone the consumption of alcohol unless you are of the age to consume alcoholic beverages in your state, province, or residency. So,
the dinosaur would eat me.
you know, yeah. Okay. Where's Commander AF? She is busy today. You know, we have a rotation of co-hosts, so if
But you don't like me? Rude.
But in any case, you know, just keep watching our streams. Our co-hosts, they rotate every so often. So if you wish to see any of our other community staffers, that's all you gotta do. Otherwise, I have been told that Weekly Watcher should be live, so if you haven't yet, go ahead and refresh the stream. It is imperative that you do to be able to see the drops. Okay. How long is the consumable sale going to last? I believe we have an end date in there somewhere. It is on the 4th,
I believe.
At like stupid o'clock in the morning, which means like 5 a.m. or so. So, you know, don't think you got all day or every little hour to use. Okay.
Yes, it's very cold where I'm at in my apartment because I don't like to pay for heat.
Ditto.
Especially when I have plenty of warm weather gear just to put on and be snugly in.
Yo, I
do turn on the heat if my hands start getting really cold, then I have to turn on the heat. Look at this. Don't shoot them in the tracks. That's a trap. Oh, nice.
Why NA pays bad? No, it's just that electricity is expensive. What the heck? I get paid pretty good, not gonna lie. Why is the assumption that we get paid poorly? Like, I don't get that.
I mean, we're a big punching bag, so you would think it would be the opposite, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, and you know, sometimes I like to joke a little bit, like, being in community is like nearly almost like glorified customer service, because we talk with people like on a consistent basis. You know, we help people with you know, issues that they have, stuff like that. But there's a lot of stuff that we do that isn't actually like customer service, so yeah, power rates in Texas are nuts. Like, I don't know about y'all, but you know, if you kept track of what was going on a while back with the sorry, this time last year with the literal snow-in.
Yeah. Out of nowhere.
Wiggly electrons are expensive? Yes, they are. Do you know how much it is to capture those wiggly electrons? My goodness.
Keep them going.
How much?
My friend's school had a gas leak.
Oof.
So they had to evacuate.
Yeah. Sheesh. When does tank rewards come back? In the future. Like, so people ask this pretty consistently, and we've talked a little bit about it. You know, some people are like, oh, they've forgotten about tank rewards. No, we haven't forgotten about tank rewards. The only thing I can tell you is that there is still work being done on tank rewards. Like, I don't lie to our viewership. There's still work being done on tank rewards, and I've seen the work that's being done on it, but I'm not going to tell you what it is, period. Like, you don't get to know what's going on with it, but I will say that it has not been forgotten. It's still being worked on. So, I guarantee that. I guarantee that. Can't bully a dino. You can, it's just harder. It's just harder. Okay. Is this iPad? Where are you? Okay. Should be fine in Texas this winter.
This TD up here is pulling some weight.
Oh yeah, is he? Wait, which one? The
Sorope.
Sorope. Oh, you were reading his username. I was like, I don't think there's a tank in our game called that, but my goodness.
That's fair, I guess.
Is it possible to change up of garage slots? Yeah, I can look into seeing what we can put in weekly watcher drops. I was trying to figure out things that we could put in. The few things that I've thought of, I'm not necessarily allowed to put in them, so it was rejected at some point, but
Yes, 2D styles would be nice. I always working on those.
Targi.
What about prime drops? Isn't that the same?
No. The prime loot that you can get is not the same as weekly watcher drops. Drops are different from weekly, or from the prime drops. So like prime drops is how some people got like certain crew members for specific events. But at this time, we don't really have any information on prime gaming loot.
What? Why doesn't this update automatically? Why does it keep?
Okay. No, what? We don't even work on prime drops. What, Corn and Love? Like we're in a partnership with Amazon. They're the ones that organize what or how those operate, but you know, obviously
I'm very impressed
things
that
like
people
tank
know
rewards and stuff.
How much a kilowatt hour is where they are.
Yeah, I'm actually honestly also surprised.
Because that's not something I'm aware of because I don't want to know. It's like ignorance is bliss kind of thing.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the thing is, I would prefer to have my house be a little bit cold and just like put on layers. The only time that I want to be using like anything is generally like when when it's hot out, because you can't necessarily keep taking off layers, right? You can only like add layers to, you know, you can only take off layers to a certain point, but you can keep adding layers on. Like that's what blankets are for.
If you have a tub, you can get cool.
Yeah. But, you know, in any case. Okay, yes, maybe you can, Grumpy. Maybe you can. I can't.
However you want. But my chair gets very uncomfortable if I'm...
Yeah, like I've heard the argument for I would rather it be hot than it cold, because like cold chills you to the bones. Like heat is very surface level, it feels, at the very least, you know?
I guess.
Yeah. So, okay.
Well,
let's do another tier 8.
Your body naturally makes heat. It does not make cold.
Yeah, true. Oh my gosh, oatmeal. What? Do you... Okay, although, to be fair, do you have gas? Because, like, the house that I live in doesn't have gas. It's only electric. So, you know, and I believe the air conditioner that we have here as well is, like, it uses, I don't know exactly how it works, but it basically takes the heat that your air conditioner generates normally when a heat pump, that's what it's called. Thank you. Also, sheesh, reading my mind. Yeah, a heat pump. Yeah. Thank you. Y'all are so knowledgeable. Look at, like, I love being wrong sometimes, or being, like, unknowledgeable to chat.
The best thing to do on
because
the internet is to assert something
be
wrong, and you will get corrected.
Exactly, because people will be like, "Oh, like, I know exactly what you're talking about," and you'll have, like, anybody will just be like, "I literally work in, like, the HVAC industry or whatever."
I work in this industry,
and I'm just like,
for 17 years.
yeah, exactly. That's what I love. I love that so much. Stop learning and you die. All right, fair.
I put together my first deck ever in over my winter break. So like that's what I did. I never did a deck before in my entire life. I went to the internet and was like, oh, I'm gonna do it this way. And I did it that way.
Nice.
And now my mom has a new deck.
By the way, Crazy Boop, Targi 1966 wants to know our opinion about the left. I barely have an opinion, but Crazy, I know you love the left.
I do love the left. So the left it's unbalanced in tier 5. But you really can't do anything about it because it also sees tier 7. And for it to stand a chance, it has to do what it has to do and shoot very often and far.
Yeah.
So that's why I like the left. Is it's the fastest shooting artillery, but it sees tier 7s and it does not do good in tier 7. It never has. But you know, what can you do? So that's why I think it's balanced. Because yeah, in tier 5 it cleans house, but in tier 7 it does not. And you have you can just as easily get into tier 7 battles as you can tier 5.
Yeah. Thank you, Cranky Monkey. So I'm not gonna read out what Cranky Monkey said, just because if I read it out, it would feel like, also Cold Steel, good count in. I'm not gonna read out what he said, just because it would feel, yeah.
Way to go on your Project Uplift contributions.
Thank you. Anyway, I don't like reading out stuff like that because it makes me feel like I'm thanking myself, and that feels awkward to me. So Crazy Boop, if you would like to read out what Cranky Monkey wrote, please do.
Yeah, I shall. Let's see here.
No worries, take your time.
Thanks to Tragic, who arranged the prizing / giveaways for Project Uplift streams last month. Huge thanks to Wargaming and WATNA for supporting the project as well. You're very welcome.
Yes, you're very welcome. If you haven't heard, we do have an article. It's a couple days old, but you can check under like the more news section. You know, we run charities relatively often, but this one I think is like really, really cool. So Project Uplift, if you didn't know, Project Uplift is essentially the Ontario Regiment Museum is raising funds so that way they can prototype and build a bit of machinery that will allow people with disabilities, whether they're veterans or you know, were born with disabilities, to be able to enter and exit APCs, which is armored personnel carriers. But essentially, it means that they can participate in some of the really cool stuff that the Ontario Regiment Museum already offers, but were unavailable to people who weren't able to enter and exit these vehicles. So with this, it's going to be a first of its kind, being able to, you know, enter and exit these military vehicles. I think it's a really amazing project. It's a
very well named.
Yeah, it's a great name. Like, my goodness, whoever came up with that like tagline, amazing. But yeah, I think it's really incredible that so many people, not only from our community, but you know, the Ontario Regiment guys, they are just incredible people to work with. And you can see the heart and soul that they put into all of the work that they do. And you know, you can see that every single day. They take care of the vehicles that they own, like as if they were their own. And these are only volunteers. I believe there are only 2 actual
Oh, it's 4.
staffers. I believe the 2 staffers that technically are the ones that are genuinely employed. 3 now that are genuinely employed by the Ontario Regiment Museum are the owner, and I believe just tank museum guy, which he
Museum guy.
he basically runs the whole entire facility, which is cool. They finally have an assistant. Okay, that's great. That's great, actually. Those guys like do so much work, so much work. But yeah, Jeremy and all of those guys, amazing people. Highly recommend, if you ever get the chance to go to Canada, go visit the Ontario Regiment Museum. You know, like, museums are all funded fully, generally, by donators and part owners, and you know, they're worked on solely by the generosity of others. And I think it's
Yeah,
really
there's
cool that we get
a lot of
to.
man hours.
It is. And I think it's really cool that we get to support, you know, these kinds of charity drives. So,
Because they
very
also
much recommend.
maintain all of these tanks
Yes.
just for fun.
And you know, to be able to ride in these vehicles, crazy cool. Like, they
Yeah,
have
it
to
was fun.
there is a lot of things that they have to make sure for people to be able to you know, ride in these vehicles. They have to be safe, and they have to be in working order. Like, it's crazy.
Safe?
Like I said, it's
Uh, not super safe
okay.
because
You
some of
know,
the things
the
we were in did not have seatbelts.
okay, but you know, that's generally, you know, working order. That's how
Yeah,
they do be. And
as
you
safe
know,
as it can be for World War II.
realistically, if you know, run into anything, I feel like the weight that you have is already enough to kind of, you know, keep you pretty safe. Where is this tank? He is behind a rock. No, he is way out there. He is way beyond where I can fire. Whoops. But yeah. There we go. Okay. Tank Museum guy is the executive director. That's Jeremy. And Boring Slow Sword, the ops manager, are the paid staff. Okay. Okay. There we go. The insurance cost. I don't want to know. I remember our you know, when we ever rent tanks for events, we also have to get insurance. The funny thing is, I remember the conversation that was happening because we had rented a
Right.
Hellcat for TwitchCon, and the insurance. I recall our general counselor, punk lawyer. She was exclaiming like how much we spent on the insurance. It was crazy, and there's like lots of restrictions. Like we couldn't drive the tank into the venue, and
Yeah.
so they had to take like a lift and pull the tank into the venue, which is very interesting. Yeah, no firing the gun. Exactly.
We had to wait for the guy
Uh,
to. So they pulled the tank into the venue, right? But
yeah.
then they have to lay down all the wires underneath for our booth.
Yeah.
And then they had to drive the tank on top of the wires to get it
Yeah.
into position. So
Mhm.
our tank was actually blocking progress on the booth behind us, and they were
Yeah.
getting kind of antsy about all that stuff. So that
Yeah.
was fun. That was
And
because they had to wait for the like no one was allowed to drive it except for this
yeah.
one dude, and he was
Yeah.
like, "I roll in whenever I roll in." So
Yeah.
it's
And it was really funny. But you know, that kind of stuff is like some of the very interesting stuff that we get to
no, we
uh
could not take it through
be a part
McDonald's.
of, and see. Um
She's only wrecked the tank once, really?
But yeah.
Sophie
Okay.
wrecked a tank?
Did she? I don't know. uh,
It's all same logistics. Yes.
if I had Wargaming's money and my looks, I'd be somebody. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I don't is that the tank you wanna keep playing?
I do.
Okay,
I enjoy it.
I just wanted to make sure, because you're allowed to pick
Mhm.
any tier, because I'm just gonna let you pick every other
Oh,
game.
just let me pick. Okay. Well, I maxed out a crew for this, so
Okay.
like all of the
Oh, nice.
all of
Okay.
the ladies are in this tank. This is Teen Girl
Okay.
Squad.
Alright. Okay, so tier 8, count in, get ready. We'll do this count in.
I wish that they would do the skins on some of the things that we release. Like when they announced The Witcher season 2, we had a skin for World of Tanks that was like a Witcher themed skin,
One
but it was a crab.
battle.
I wish they would do stuff like that for us that we could put into the game. Because
Uh,
I mean, that's you know what it is. So I don't know about legal ramifications, but still, that
oh,
was really a cool skin that I want.
yeah. Tragic secretly owns 51% of Wargaming.
When?
That would be crazy. Oh my
Oh,
gosh,
when?
imagine that. That would be insane. Oh my goodness. Uh, but no, Sonic, I saw your message. I will, I will give a couple seconds, I promise. I'm sorry. And are distracting. I mean, you can always, turn
Oh,
the, you can always turn off, like, non-historical stuff. Like, if you go into settings and scroll down, you can have historical and non-historical, historical, non-historical, and fictional. So there's a couple of options that you got to
you
be
can
able
also make it
to
look like the
do that.
1940s.
Yeah, you can. With the filters, I think the filters are very interesting. I think that's interessante.
Ooh, there's a mouse. I saw a picture where someone they drowned their crew in their artillery tank.
Mm,
And
that's
I didn't know you could
unfortunate.
do that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's very
Like they were just doing a normal crossing,
Mm. Yeah,
nothing crazy.
there are some tanks that are like super low to the ground, and that happens too. I've seen a couple of cases of that, and generally when that happens, like I've tried to report that to like our dev team, through different channels. I think a couple of them have been fixed, actually. It's generally just about making sure that that doesn't like the crew isn't like
Yeah.
sitting super low and doing that. But,
Wow, that was a lot of damage.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I got 569 from Object 263.
Mhm. Um,
He hit me.
Saw a message that someone said asking why we lowered the amount of reward vehicles in Clan Wars for, I don't know if they said for auction, but good question. I don't have an answer for that. Um, um, I can always ask and find out, but realistically, it's a choice that was made. And it's how it do be at this point in time. But just I would say, always provide feedback when changes are made, because uh if you're genuinely like disappointed in something, write why you're disappointed, because there's good feedback, and then there's like unconstructive, unusable feedback. And if someone says this sucks, that's understandable, and we know that you don't like something, but you know, we would like just expand on that. You know? Where do we provide the feedback? You can actually submit a ticket, or you can make a post on the forum. If you submit a ticket, you know, just outline it as feedback and say, hey, like, this is my feedback. I really didn't like this change. Like, please don't do this ever again. But otherwise, you know, like, places like our stream, like, it's fine, but it's really, really hard for us to, like, be able to pass it on, because that requires us to just, like, remember, what was written. So, you know, just make sure it's written out. That's all.
Yeah. We do a lot of feedback threads on the forums.
Yeah.
More than anything. So that's always a good place. Even if it's something new and we haven't asked for it yet, we are. It's a common thing. We're asking for it. We want it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeesh. Okay.
Could you find out if it's possible with loadouts to go into a battle with no ammo at all?
Ooh.
I had a troll claim that they were doing it to save credits.
You can, but it's very much not recommended.
Yeah, but it still charges you, right?
What? For what? I mean, you'll get repair costs for sure, because it takes money to repair your vehicle, but you won't make much. Could the interface not allow this? Actually, like, I feel like that's a pretty solid question.
That is pretty.
But also, if you have someone going into battle saying that, like, be sure to report them.
Obviously.
Because that's pretty unsportsmanlike of them to do. Yeah, it does warn you.
Why have they decided to bring out the leaf blowers now in my apartment? Why now?
Hmm?
The leaf blower is going on in my apartment right now. I don't understand why.
I don't know.
It's rained all day. What are they blowing around? We've hydrated 31 times on this channel.
Yeah, hydrate, by the way.
Oh,
we've been asked to hydrate. Not taking.
Oh, don't tempt me! Don't tempt me to play the.
Not taking ammo makes you lighter and faster. Does it though?
That's true. It's true.
Huh.
100%.
I learned. I know you. I know it doesn't let you. I know that if you have 0 ammo, you can't actually get ammo racked. But
really, because this is a module.
Yeah.
That's a module thing. That's
yeah, I know, but it is an whether or not you have ammo thing too.
Oh.
Yeah, if you have no ammo, you can't be ammo racked. But if you have even 1, you can still be ammo racked. Yeah.
True.
Like detonation is what I mean. So. But yeah. Okay. I guess we're doing tier 8 again. Okay. Let me pick a tank. A different tank, maybe. What tank do I want to play? Good question.
I'm enjoying not being tracked.
Oh, yeah?
How's the T-55 looking? The T-55 is in a box right now. It's very tedious. I can't believe I spent an entire stream on just putting together rope. Tiny little ropes.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, you're
Is
playing
that
another
what you
one of my
did?
favorites. Yeah, it took the entire stream. I couldn't understand it. It blew my mind. I was like, I spent this entire stream putting these two little plastic nubs on tiny little pieces of string for they're the cable ties,
Hold on.
the tow cables for the tanks. Bananas.
Yeah. Sea monster. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, I can pass it on, Med Mike. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
that's a good catch.
Okay, count in tier 8. So I did it twice this time.
I'll sleep
So now
after
we're
the
gonna
first
do
one. That's fine, Cranky. I'm happy to lull you into slumber.
2,
I'll be that
1.
stream for you.
Battle.
That chill stream. I'll be that.
Getting
What
more
weird
capacity.
post?
Okay, there we go. Okay. My
Fireplace candle.
last
Yeah.
my last cream corn was consumed when? Probably the last time that I had
On stream.
Rudy's. Rudy's.
Oh,
Which
Rudy's.
was more recently than the stream. Oh, Miles, I am so sorry. I have a cat. I have my cat Miles on my lap, and he is sleeping. But at first,
Lucky.
his head was like on top of my desk, and then I just like put my leg a little bit lower, and now his head's under my desk. But I like all I heard when I moved my leg was, like he whines so hard. My goodness, he's so adorable though. I love
My
him.
cat whines when I pet him. Is that a good thing?
No, not usually. Miles was whining because he was comfortable.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I'll pet the chin underneath my cat and he'll start like whining while I'm petting underneath his chin. So to me, it sounds like he hates
wow.
that he likes it.
Maybe. Like some cats are strange. Oh. Okay.
We got one down.
Oh. I was there's a translated post that just went out.
Sorry.
Oh. Oh no. Okay. Whoa, interesting.
What's oh no?
Hold on.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Fly true. Fly true.
Okay. So, yeah, only some cats are strange, maybe. Yeah, I thank you for translating. I'm hoping that we can instead have an English version of that article very, very soon. But dang it, I tried. It is so hard to time the like dual shot on the double
Oh yeah.
barrel tanks. Goodness. Ugh. And I don't have the gun depression to do things. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. Ouchies. Okay, yeah. Yes. Okay, I see. I understand. Come on. Alright. That was so silly. That kind of sucks. Wow. Tragic, what are you doing? Oof. Big oof. Oop, 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 oop. What is Tragic doing? Dunno. hit his space side armor. That was unfortunate. Yeah, I know. I know. Good job drawing their fire charge. I didn't even draw their fire, dude. Do you see my block damage? I did nothing. I did nothing in that situation. Unfortunate. Didn't even do block damage. I know. Thanks. Appreciate it. Sad.
Hey, this is fun for me.
Sage. Say what?
This is fun for me.
Is this?
Yeah, this 703 is just looking at me. Just me.
Oh.
There's like 3 other tanks around me. But he was only looking at me.
Is it because you're playing a scary tank? It's because you're playing the new tank.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Still, how petty? How petty do you have to be?
I don't know. Apparently as petty as that guy.
Like there was a light tank, there was a TD that snuck up on him too. No, I'm not turning my turret for no one.
Wow, I did nothing for sure. Any news on Twitch drops for NA? We're running Twitch drops right now.
Yeah, right now. It's going. They're going. They're doing it.
In fact, we've been running Twitch drops monthly, weekly for like a year. So, if you mean like what about the drops that EU has? That's a good question. Okay.
They mean Twitch Prime?
Twitch Prime. No, because so EU started Twitch Prime. What's it called? We don't really have any updates at this time.
Yeah.
But if we get any, I promise we'll let you know. What happens to servers in Russia? I don't know what you mean. Do you mean is there like an outage? Because your best bet is to check. I would use Ping Plotter for sure. ANZ/Asia. Yeah, I always say ANZ. And I even use Z like they do in Australia and Canada and a lot of other parts of the world.
Let's see, was that?
Okay. Oh my god, Monty. Okay. All right, we'll do another tier 8. I am so bad with this.
I don't know the answer to that Clans War question.
Yeah.
With a 5 kill minimum in Clan Wars now, do they have to be kills or is it any deaths?
My guess is if it says kill, then that means kills. That's my best guess. Otherwise, I would check the regulations.
Yes.
Or you can always submit a ticket to support and they can look into it as well. No. That's no. Okay. By the way, Pierre wants us to hydrate.
I did. I saw it. Zed as in Power Rangers mentor?
Okay.
Ruby.
All right, count in. 5.
Oh, that
4,
wasn't a mentor.
3, 2, 1. Battle.
That Zed was an evil villain.
Regulations only says kill.
He was Rita's husband.
Hmm? What?
Rita Repulsa.
I don't know which you said.
Power Rangers trivia. I'm pretty good at that.
Oh, okay.
Pretty good at Power Rangers trivia.
That's good to know. If I ever do
have
a
Power Ranger question. I'm set all the way through space. After space, they started doing one-offs, and I didn't follow after that.
Huh. Well then.
But from Mighty Morphin all the way up through space, it was one continuous journey through Power Rangers.
Nice.
It was like a kid soap opera, and I loved every second of it.
I couldn't even name all the Power Ranger colors.
I mean, it's not that hard.
Pink, blue, green, white, black, yellow.
Red.
Red?
Red.
I forgot I didn't say red. Is that all of them? That was 8.
No, there's also gold and silver.
Okay, that's cheating. That's cheating.
Look, you yell at Ham Saban for that one.
Excuse me? Gold and silver? Wait, what did you say? Gold and silver? No, that's cheating.
There was a Gold Ranger and there was a Silver Ranger.
Okay. If we're talking like just like standard issue Power Rangers, I got everything except for red.
Yes.
So, oh, interesting. I don't know anything on that.
There was even a country singer as a Power Ranger.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
That was one of the later episodes.
Good to know. My gosh, you really got this trivia stuff down, because, what?
That's what I would do. I would come home and I would watch Power Rangers. That was my day.
Well, it's cool. Okay, dude.
Oh, he's a toxic toaster. I like this guy.
Okay. I did. I shot both my shells for like 100 damage. Why did I do that? I'm silly. I don't know why I thought that I would be doing really well in this tank. I just constantly want to shoot both, but
yeah.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Miles,
you have to
please.
save it.
Please.
You have to save it for
Please,
when you're
small
flanking
baby.
someone.
Okay.
That's when I get super excited and want to use it. I'm like, yes, yes, flanking. Oh, there's a KV5 there. You didn't see the KV5.
Farashi says they watched DBZ coming home from school. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z. I also watched Zoids as a kid. I miss Zoids.
Yeah.
Zoids was honestly the coolest show, and then it disappeared because Toonami on Cartoon Network kept getting like canceled. And it got canceled like 3 times or something crazy like that. And
which Zoids? The ones where they were in like a snail?
No, yes, the snail that held all their Zoids, and like the main Zoid was like Liger, and he had different like things different loadouts that they could like throw on Liger, and like sometimes they would discover new ones, and like that was super cool. There's a Netflix show on about Zoids, but they're smaller, like much smaller. Like instead of riding inside the Zoids, you're literally like riding on like their mounts, and it's weird.
That one is weird.
Weird.
Because I was enjoying the whole sports aspect too, where they were like, these were competing people and they were competing with other Zoid, and that was part of like
and like that's cool and fine, but like these ones are kind of weird. It's like Pokemon meets
it was weird.
Something else. I don't even know. I don't really know what to do, because it's so like not what I expect. And ooh, wow. Oh hey.
Man, we're kind of stuck here. Oh, my stuff is damaged.
Alright, Toxic Toaster, I will come and help you. Friend. IS3? He's got a weak top, bro. Ooh. Okay, this is fine. Seems like the... Do you have the... I think you have the... Oh, God. Roomba. Okay. Okay, I will take a shot from the... I will take a hit from him. Oh. Heck.
You need to flank or something.
Well, is this Roomba way back where? Yeah. That really needs to get to dying, TBH. Yeah, because I can't really deal with that.
Yeah, I got the Sante that's waiting to kill me.
You're allowed to come in. Come in. Come on, KV5. Yeah, come here. Oops, sorry, Toxic Toaster. Be careful, you got... Ow, T55. That T54. Ouch.
Oh, okay, you're good.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to avoid getting shot in the behind. In the booty. Because that, T54 is,
So that Basante
in a good
moved to the other
place.
side of that building. He's been poking out.
Yeah.
Like right now, he's going to. Oh no, I'm not gonna do it.
Ooh.
But I'm
That
afraid
T54. Oof.
that KV5 is there too. Oh, here comes a low.
Nice. Shot. Hmm. Everybody's talking about Power Rangers still. Oh, you got fans in that who really liking.
What's that show?
I don't have a lot of health to do too much.
Me neither. I've done all the trades I could do already.
Yeah, it's a little rough. That's okay though. Like, we're just kind of... We're like, they've got a lot of people wrapped around. And we don't really have... That T54 is coming back, where it's a little bit... Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're getting flanked.
Yeah, well, our leopard is not having a good time. It, like... Wish I could have helped him. But don't really have the option to move. You think you can, like, peek on that guy and, like, boop him?
Nope, because he's looking right at me.
Well,
Yeah.
you have health to take a shot from him, right?
Yep. I took a shot.
No. Oh no, that Basante. Oh, that was a horrible fight. Shot. Sucked. Ugh. Hey, what's up, Commander? How are you doing? Welcome to the chat. The chat missed you.
Gotcha.
Nice. There you go. Oh, there's a PTA coming around. Whoop. Oh, there's two people coming around. Unfortunate. Oh, no. That's not good.
Oh, dang it.
I
I just was looking at me. I thought I had him.
can't really. Yeah, and from the other side of the map, unfortunate. Ooh, I missed the chat. Ooh, I have a special package waiting for me on my desk. Nice. I will go pick that up tomorrow. I actually have a couple things I gotta do tomorrow, so...
You too?
Yeah, so I have, my previous roommates, they're fostering kittens, and they're going to be moving
Oh.
out of our previous, residence, and, don't tell, don't tell, don't tell on us. So our landlady is coming to take pictures of the place for the next rental availability, and we she needs me to babysit for a couple hours while our landlady only two of the kittens. She needs me to keep an eye on a couple of them for a little while, so that way our landlady can take pictures, and so that way we're not breaking our lease, because we're only supposed to have 3 pets, and having 4 kittens puts us at 5. So,
But
yeah, the
they're
kitten
not
cover
yours.
up. The kitten cover up. I promise I promise I'll take pictures, because I was asked to take pictures. Someone will have to remind me to post those pictures on Twitter for other people to see. We actually, so I started a war game, like an internal work chat, and so people post their pets like all the time. So I have to post pictures of the kittens if I'm gonna have those kittens for a little while. So, you know, uh, it'll be nice. It'll be nice to see some kittens for a little bit. But yeah, kitten witness protection program, basically. No worries, Jackster. I see your comment. Okay. All
Doesn't
right.
count. If you're just what you call it. You're cat sitting.
As monkey. If I'm
They're
cat
not
sitting.
your cats.
Yeah, they're not my cats. And, they're very cute. As Monkey says, he's showing this clip to my landlady unless he gets a type 59. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I don't know. Like I promise I'll show pictures if anybody wants to. If you're in chat, you can follow me on Twitter. I'll post a link in chat, that way you can just follow me, and whenever I post cat pictures or whatever, you can go look. So I think a lot of people who babysit cats end up owning said cats. I will not be owning these cats. I can only handle 2 cats, and there's already 4 in my
Living space.
living space. So, there you go. Follow me on Twitter, and sometimes you might get cat pictures.
Sometimes.
Prime loots. So we talked about this earlier in the stream. There's no update on the Prime loot crates. So those are the ones that you get when you have Twitch Prime and you go to their like Prime gaming page. There's no update on that yet, but I promise I will update people as soon as we have any updates. Tier 10, get ready.
Yeah, I can only take care of 1 cat. I can't do more than 1.
Yeah. How many of those sweaters do you have? Which one of us are you talking about? Hardcore Dark Soul? What's up? You can give us a cat for our prime loot. I don't have that many cats.
There's not that many cats.
Do your cats have good names? Okay, so there's
Sturgy.
There's Zelda, Leaf, Fitz, and something else. I forget the fourth ones, but they're very cute. The dinosaur one I'm wearing. I'm not wearing a dinosaur sweater. I am dinosaur with tail and everything. Ooh, I am a dinosaur, friend.
My cat's name is Theodore. Careful, if I say his name too many times, he'll come wonder what I'm talking about. He's a very snoopy cat.
All right, tier 10 counting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Battle. Something else is a strange name for a cat. You would be surprised at some of the names of cats in like foster or in like the adoption centers. So, you know.
They do not make a short sleeve version of her skin. That's a weird question, Cranky.
Yeah, that is a super weird question. I mean, I wouldn't ask you if they make a short sleeve version of your skin. Kornilov. Well, that settled the
Some dinosaurs
question
have feathers. Some dinosaurs have feathers.
Yeah, some dinosaurs have feathers for sure. I'm not one of them.
Not all dinosaurs. Some.
Killer Bees says we need more contributor streamer decals in game. I agree. I fully agree. You know, there were definitely a few people who were unhappy that we didn't have CCs during our team clash, but you know, COVID. So we are hoping, like I'm hoping for sure 100% that we get to see some contributor commanders the next time in the future if and when we do team clash. That's like guaranteed. Everybody on the community team is probably just like, please let's do CC commanders this year, because that was one of the biggest points of feedback that we had. So I promise your
no one wants
feedback is on our minds. Like nobody wants to disappoint the players. Like that's nobody's goal. Nobody's goal is we want disappointed players. No. EUCC skin commanders. So, you know, last time we had Team Clash, we did what's it called? We did Twitch drops for the EU commanders. So, you know, that's generally my guess as to how you will earn Team Clash commanders in the future. Because the thing is, like, stuff that involves other regions, we have to get approvals from those regions as well. So, you know, oh no, I whiffed that shot. That's okay. Ooh, hello. But yeah. Oh wow. Well then. You know, I always tell people, like, don't use words that cover too big of a group, because the bigger of a group you're trying to cover, the more data you need to be able to prove that. In this stream, we like data and statistics and actual analytics. Otherwise, don't use disappointing everyone. But, you know, I definitely understand why you might be disappointed, Dragon. I'm not going to read the rest of your name for you know why. But I will say, you know, there are some people who are really enjoying the lines, and then other people who aren't, and that's okay. Like, the lines aren't for everybody. Not every line is for everybody to enjoy. So, too easy to obfuscate. That's why I tell people, like, do your own research, but also, you know, just understand that if you go on social media itself, that social media, not everybody participates on the platform that you're gathering data from, so your data can be skewed. So even like contributors who have like massive followings, you're only getting data from people who like to watch you, and people who like to watch you, they're most likely going to hold the same viewpoints as you do, which means your data is also biased. It's really unfortunate, but like the best place to find and get data that is accurate is actually in game. I would very much recommend to you know, get your data in the best way possible, but understand that the platform that you try and get your data from can also be skewed for a reason or another. So yeah, confirmation bias as well. Hello. Hi. Are y'all not pushing in with me? I got like 2 of them on the run. Come in with me. What are you? Where are you, Boop?
Over
Where are
here,
you, Boop? I
trying
need
not to die.
friends.
I was
Well,
trying to get this.
I need friends over here. I need friends. There's a VZ coming in now.
I was trying to get a yo.
Okay.
I was trying to flank the yo. That's what I was trying to do.
I need friends.
I was trying to flank the yo, but then there's a TD way in the back that got me. So, died.
You know, I had friends. These guys would be dead, at least 2 of them.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Friends, please. Hey,
I'm sorry.
Yo.
Okay.
Where's this yo tank? Is he not gonna push up there again? Oh no, oh no. Please. No. And I'm alone. Tragic is alone. Tragic tried her best. Ow!
Good job.
Oh no. My friend. Oh no. Well, I did get rid of a lot of their health.
It's not a 15-0 game.
No. I mean, like, those are actually really not that common.
I think that happened to Marcarius. I think it happened to him.
Oof.
But our games have been close.
Yeah. All right, let's go back to Garage. I don't think RNG is the reason why. I just think it's because not a whole lot of people were interested. Like, the thing is, of all of the people that I've ever known to have participated in esports, none of them have ever had the thought that RNG is the reason why it's not popular. It's always been something else. One of the biggest ones that I know is it's literally because the format was completely different from the way that the normal standard battles are played. There's no real... Oops, I'm sorry. I read it up the wrong tier. I'm sorry, Boop. But yeah, I don't know.
Hey, is this the right one? This is tier 8.
Yeah, I readied up the wrong tank and it kicked you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It changed the camo on me.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, you have the Doge camo on.
Yeah. Not initially.
I would disagree with that as Monkey, but you know, to each their own. So okay. All right, tier 8.
Oh, this is the premium. Okay. Oh, whew. That's what it is. This is the premium tier 8 from the Yo tree line.
No, it's actually... So Dax, what you're saying is actually the complete opposite. It's actually advantageous to have games be longer because If we're going off your theory, the longer a consumable is, or the longer you're in a game, the more likely you are to use any of your consumables. So if you leave a game really quickly because you died really fast, then you didn't use any of your consumables. So why would making games faster
I
burn
think
through
his
your
point is
consumables quicker?
you're still charged for it, aren't you?
Mm-mm.
No?
Not if you don't use it. If you don't use your consumables, you're not charged for them.
Boom. There you
So
have it.
that makes no sense. Food, yes, but most people don't use food. I don't know. I don't use food on a lot of my tanks. By the way, Commander AF wants us to
Inappropriate,
hydrate.
Delta.
So thank
Inappropriate.
you. You gotta hydrate, Boop.
I did. They watched me.
Cause like, I don't know. If you're a person using food in tanks, you, like, okay, good for you. That's cool. But also, like I said, if we're going off the using consumables and we want quicker games, that makes no sense because the longer you're in a game. So,
I'm just thankful that they decided to make them more than one use.
okay. Tier 8 counted. Same. I like that a lot.
When they made that change, I was like, oh goodness, thank you. I could make a mistake.
Battle. Yeah, like that's, you know, a lot of the things that we've changed in World of Tanks, I think is you know, a lot better and a lot easier for newer players to get into, because most games don't have single-use consumables in their games. They're always on cooldown. And so the idea that you have something in a match that is single use only, that doesn't really make sense in most games. Like, World of Tanks is massive. The one thing that makes the biggest difference between World of Tanks and literally most other games that are on the market that are live games, which means consistently updating, is in World of Tanks, you're in a match and there are no respawns. Period.
Yeah.
You die, you're out. You know, we have Frontline, which was probably, I think, the first game mode that we've ever had where you have respawns.
No, there was the other one.
There were the solo ones, yeah. There were
the one
like,
that got Rampage.
Rampage, that's what it was.
Rampage was the first one, but
the one
people
so
were being
people rigged.
People were being poopy with it, so we had to get rid of it.
But you know, like, that massive difference is, I think, the biggest reason why people don't understand why particular changes are made. Because the thing about turn to your right, to your right, to your right.
I found him.
I was trying to help. I wanted to help you not die.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. But you know, that's the thing about World of Tanks is, you know, you have one health pool. If your health pool is gone, you're no longer able to do damage, and the more damage dealing you're able to do, which means having more guns, means that you're able to you know, kill the enemy faster. You're going to see a quote-unquote snowball effect. You're going to see situations where, you know, in some games, you could pull it back. But the thing about World of Tanks is you are lacking more and more damage the longer things go and the less opportunities that you have to be able to come back from whatever you did or whatever happened. So if you die, you know, that's very much not good. And look at me trying to, whoop. There we go. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you, Poison Dragon. Just wanted to squidge away. But you know, that's how it do be. That's just how it is. As Monkey, that seems like a not tragic loss way of handling things, but you know. But you know, the moment your tank dies, you should not be able to post in chat. You know, that would be really amazing if our chat system could handle that, but unfortunately it can't. So while, yeah, that'd be super cool and would be very useful, we can't at this time because our chat system is so old that we don't really have the opportunity
Old
to.
is it?
But yeah, I gotta reload. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. It do be like that sometimes, and that's okay. So much salt in chat in some games. Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
when you're reliant on somebody to participate in a particular way, then you're setting yourself up to be disappointed if someone doesn't play the way that you want them to play. And, you know, that's a good way to anchor yourself constantly, whereas, you know, you know, sometimes you're just like, okay, I could have played better, but, you know, I didn't, and that's fine. People make mistakes sometimes, you know. Yeah. You know, fan people that have more than 1 0 damage battles in a row. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure if we did that, you'd probably already have been banned. I would have been banned.
Me too.
Oops. Uh-oh. Crazy, I'm sorry. I'd left you.
It's okay.
No. Is it okay? Because you're getting swarmed. Yeah. That was SUP. Yeah. I'm gonna get that KV-13, hopefully. Maybe. No, I'm not. He's too much lower than I am. But I am going to go in on him. Oops. There you go. Okay. I got 31 seconds on my reload, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Boop. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have left you. I left you,
It's
and
fine.
that's why you
I used my back door.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I used my back door and just slid down the hill.
Ow, that Chiri. Ooh, hello. That's a much bigger guy that I don't want to deal with.
I will be missed. Yes, I shall be missed. I can't ban people that have more than one. Yeah.
Ow! No, the tiger. Oof.
But sometimes
Big oof.
you go to the wrong flank and you just try to hold up a flank by yourself, thinking you can do it, and nope.
Oh, I know, Exo. But, you know, we've talked about this. It does take development time, and just some things aren't really something that can be done at this time. But there are definitely things that we've done already that are very specifically to help the new player experience. Like, I remember when we didn't have a tutorial, period. Now we have a tutorial. We have new player queue. We have low tier bots. There are bots in lower tiers to make sure that people who are just starting the game get to be able to you know, play at the low tiers. Because for a really long time, if you joined and started playing World of Tanks and it was late at night, you wouldn't be able to play because there was no one to play against. So, like I said, there's a lot of stuff that we've already done. There are definitely things that people have been asking for that will take and would take development time. And, you know, there's a lot of stuff in the works. So probability don't really teach anyone anything.
Well, now they do.
Yeah, like
because I've played it like 4 times, and yeah, it tries to tell you about camo. It tries to tell you how to angle your tank.
Yeah.
It tries to tell you to shoot for weak spots on tanks. So like if you keep shooting at this one tank forever, you're never going to penetrate it, and it's just going to laugh at you the whole time.
Yeah.
And there are people that have not been able to pass said tutorial because of how difficult it is.
Yeah. Like a chess tutorial? Yeah. Certain tutorial score before you can go into pubs? No. But, you know,
'Cause there's
if
a
you know how games work, you should never, like, if you're making a game and you're trying to introduce people to your game, generally most games will not stop you from continuing on. Like, they're single player games or whatnot that like really hammer it in that like go here or whatever. You know, that's perfectly acceptable, but the fact that World of Tanks has so many like mechanics that are more than just uh they're more than just, you know, like go
yeah.
here, shoot here, whatever. But you know,
If I shoot, I'm guaranteed damage. Like that, I like that whole aspect of our game, the way we approach that.
yeah,
Every shot is different.
yeah,
That's pretty unique to have in a first person
yeah,
shooter game
yeah,
because
I
that's
agree.
something you have to work with as a person, as a player.
Yeah,
You have to work with that shitty hand,
yeah.
as you will, and you have to like,
So
okay, well, this tank isn't going to be that good at doing this specific thing, so I should
yeah,
probably try to do this in this tank or find another way to play
yeah.
it.
And like Exo, that's where we can disagree. I see that it
Watch out,
teaches the
profanity.
very basics. The thing about World of Tanks, though, is you need so much more than just the basics, but that's a
Yeah.
lot to throw onto a player just getting into the game. If you're asking us to like put all of the like different like genuine just like what's it called? Like mathematical equations in, you're going to overwhelm a new player who maybe is just wanting to play casually. Like
Of like just,
tutorials
hey, I
cannot
like
be,
tanks.
yeah, like tutorials cannot be like 3 hours long. You're going to lose players in the tutorial. You can't lose players in the tutorial. And, you know, for a while I think the tutorial is still even now too difficult. There are people who still can't pass the tutorial and they've been playing for
Yeah,
forever.
and chapter 4,
So,
you can't you it's really hard for you
yeah.
to take out the enemy tank that's capping your base.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculously hard. Like you can lose the tutorial by not going to their
Yeah.
cap and capping with your teammates.
Mhm. And, you know, Exo, to your point, you are correct. Like, that is very true. But the thing is, we cannot force that information on people. Like, we can allow you to learn the information, but we can't, like, make you hold on to that. So,
And yes,
you know,
Sketch Mario Brothers did have a great instruction, like in a great starting area because it does teach you all the mechanics.
yeah.
But there's not that
They're
many
also,
mechanics to
yeah, they're
learn.
also straightforward. It's literally
Yeah.
jump, move left, right,
How far
crouch.
can I jump?
But
How far can I jump? How far? Oh, what does this mushroom do? Okay. What does a fire flower do? Cool. What? So, Tommy, if we did that, we wouldn't make money.
and
And
also, like,
we need
I
money.
don't, it, yeah. Yeah, we are counting in. We're doing a tier 8 count. And
You're right.
so Sonic Flood asked me to give time after I say what tier it is, and so I'm trying.
And also,
Uh,
Tommy,
I,
tier 8 is very easy to learn your lesson, like to learn to play the game, because you can actually survive 1 or 2 hits.
Yeah.
Like, that's still kind of a problem, even though they increase the health pool in the lower tier battles.
I think it could be better. Yeah, that's perfectly acceptable, but, you know, there's a difference
Our devs
between,
haven't said we're done with the game.
yeah,
Like, that's never been a thing.
I don't know. Like, while I get, and, you know, this is the times where, you know, you and I agree is like, there are things that are not amazing and I think could be better, but, you know, between you and I have the understanding that there are like multiple things that have to happen when it comes to the gaming industry. You have to be working on new updates. You have to be working on fixes to old things. You have to be working on, you know, content
Yeah, new
throughout the
content.
year to make sure there's content for active players. So there's always consistently multiple development things that are happening. Stuff for new players, stuff for old players, and, you know, stuff for monetization, because we are an active company and, you know, we do have to make money in order to keep
Fund
making the
those
game.
things, yeah.
And yeah, and funding all of these different things. So, you know, it's all about balance and
And
timing
it's not like
and
we're only like our whole focus.
prioritization.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like our whole focus is on one of those things. No, they're doing it all
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah. So, and Landshark has a good point. Development is a moving target for anything software related. True. True. Why wouldn't you shoot special / premium rounds? Because I've never felt the need to do so. In most situations, standard rounds are fine, acceptable, and work.
It sucks, so I need them.
I suck, so I need them.
I do.
So mean to yourself.
Well, I mean, I'm not good at knowing the weak spots of specific tanks. So,
Yeah.
like right now, I am firing the normal rounds because I'm trying to teach myself better.
Why does team damage still exist in competitive modes? Good question. I don't have a reason for that, but you know, that's some kind. You can submit that as feedback if you don't want team damage in competitive modes. You know, throw that into a ticket.
They were
100%.
trying to just keep it as pure as possible in the competitive modes.
Okay. All right. Just making sure I hit or finished reading all of the different messages. Wait. Wow. Why am I so... I'm trying to, like, look through this window and my tank is, like, stupid tall and in a weird way. Oof. Yeah.
That IS-5 shoot me from that window.
Yeah. Well, I've definitely used this spot. It's a difficult spot to do. You know, people say that a lot, Exo, and my only response is, I guarantee you that people that work in our development office play the game. And in fact, like, you can look up the clan for our Minsk office, and like, they play World of Tanks. But the thing is, some of the things that you know as a veteran player that you hope that new players to learn, introducing to them some of those mechanics right away can be overwhelming and can turn players away.
This is overwhelming.
It is. Like, I don't know if you've ever just, like, for funsies, just been like, oh, I wonder what it would be like if I introduce, you know, my friend to World of Tanks. Just go through World of Tanks, learning World of Tanks, just ask them to play the tutorial and be like, does this make sense? If they do, throw them into a regular match and be like, now play. And see, like, the stuff that you know that, you know, is inherent to you may not be inherent to this person. And if you told them everything that they need to know right away, you're gonna overwhelm them 100%. I promise you it will. Like, I've tried introducing my sister to World of Tanks, and there are some things that she understands because, you know, she's watched me play. She has seen, like, what good gameplay looks like. Not from me, obviously. But she's seen what good gameplay looks like, and she's like, I can't replicate that. Like, there's too much going on to be able to learn that without, like, being like, okay, you know, these are all the things that you need to learn. Yeah, I agree with that. People think World of Tanks is just log in, learn to fire a tank, play. It's not, and you're right. It is World of Tanks is a very niche game. It requires you to have a lot of dedication into understanding the mechanics if you want to play well.
You also need to know weak spots of tanks
Yeah.
because I can trade with someone and then I know where to shoot them as soon as they come out of their little corner.
Yeah. But, you know, World of Tanks is rough to teach someone because most people are used to easy shooter games. World of Tanks is not an easy shooter game. It is strategic. There is micro strategies like blocking your cupola with your gun barrel, but there's also macro strategies, you know, learning when to push, learning who you can out damage, you know, understanding how your armor profile works. All of those are so incredibly important for you to have and to understand, but sometimes that's just not stuff that you can learn just by playing a tutorial. So, you know, I do wish World of Tanks was, you know, an easier game to learn, but also World of Tanks, if it was easier to learn, wouldn't be as fun to the people that play it now. And that's, I think, something that people who play World of Tanks now also should learn and understand. So, I don't know. This person's name is Wish I Played Better, by the way. That's amazing.
Like how I'm leaning around a building.
Uh, but, you know, whenever people come into our channel, you know, I try to be really honest. Like, I'm not the best player in the world. Like, I'm average, and, like, I understand the mechanics. Whether or not I can put them into play, that's a whole other story. But I'm not going to, like, be like, oh, yeah, you know, you can learn this game in 2 minutes. You know? So,
I even get tripped up by driving sometimes, like moving backwards in a tank.
yeah. What's up, Connor? How you doing? What's good? What's poppin'? How you doing?
What it do?
What
I
it
guess
is,
we're
what it
having-
do. Where is this silly Roomba? Oh,
I'm guessing in the trees.
uh, probably. He's somewhere there, huh? Or over there. There he
Oh,
is.
there he is.
Nice. Okay.
Yay, good game.
Yeah. And like I think that's really awesome of you, Exo. You know, I've always supported being supportive of new players. I've never been supportive of like trying to force people to learn. Like people are gonna play that they're the way that they're gonna play, and like if someone's not looking to learn or not looking to learn from people, then there's nothing that you can do to change their mind,
Yep.
and that's something that a lot of people have to come to terms with.
That's a very difficult thing to come to terms with as an adult is
Yeah.
going up to other adults going, you've already made up your mind. I can't
Hmm.
really.
You know, you can't control other people. You really can't. And, you
No.
know, we can basically offer things like we offer a tutorial, we offer the ability to learn these, but you can't force someone to keep that knowledge. Even if we literally said you're not allowed to play above this tier before unless you like learn,
Uh,
they
Sapaluna,
won't.
there was a chance to finish buying out your captured King Tiger. Since then, I don't think it's been on sale.
We had it for you
But
could
yeah.
you could earn it during Halloween.
Oh,
You
okay.
could literally earn it during Halloween.
I was deep
You're all
in
good. You're okay.
what was I doing for Halloween? I
Yeah,
don't even think I played the mode because
I'm
I was
helping
so
you.
busy.
Yeah, I'm helping you, Crazy.
Yeah.
That's me helping you. I got
Tier
you.
10.
I
Tier 10.
support you. All right, tier 10. Count
I
in,
know.
get ready.
I know you like tier 10s.
Ugh.
Yes. I played it just the test stuff and I was like, "Oh goodness, this is fun." But yeah, I
I
didn't get a chance
mean,
to dive into Murney because of what I was doing.
yeah, and as much as me and Exo disagree, like, I promise you there are no fake bushes. There's probably bushes that you think have more camo than they do, or that you're fully covered by a particular bush. If your tank is too tall, you could be not hidden by a bush. If your butt is sticking out,
Yeah, that video is very
you could
telling.
get spotted. I don't know.
There there's parts of your tank that are known as like vision rays are shooting from and shooting to. As long as you cover those specific parts, any part of your tank can hang out of a bush as long as those parts aren't there. Um, but learning that little piece of information is definitely difficult because you're talking like
Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm laughing because we have cardboard tragic loss in chat. Every bush is technically a fake bush. Get out of here, Bourbon. Get out of here with your truth and your logic.
logic.
Uh, what's up, Lil Wolf? How are you doing?
Yes, it's camouflage. How does camouflage work?
Yeah.
Sketch. That's where it's at.
My favorite comment I've ever responded to,
No.
someone asked about like spotting mechanics, and I literally sent them like I sent them the actual equation on how
Oh goodness.
spotting works, and I literally did like a math for them. Like, I mathed for them, and
Oh, that's nice
they
of you.
were just like, "Oh, thank you," and I was like, "You're welcome. You're welcome."
Oh, look at that anniversary skin right there. It's the potato camo.
It is you're wearing the potato camo?
No, not me. I'm wearing stars. I'm the
Yeah.
galaxy.
Everyone else hearing Charlie Brown's teacher. Wah 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 wah. I learned how they make that sound. It's literally a trombone, and they take like a toilet plunger. They take a toilet plunger and they just go and lift it off as they're doing that. That's how they make the want want noise.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
For today, I learned.
Today on learning random things from Tragic, the sound that Charlie
Do you know
Brown
what those
teachers
people are
make.
called?
No.
They're called Foley artists.
Oh yeah, Foley artists. Yeah, they make all of the sounds in movies and TV shows. I think that's really cool because like they figure out like the weirdest stuff, like the weirdest things. Did you know that bones breaking is usually celery?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
I mean, I knew that from being a kid. Just like when my mom would make me eat celery, I'd be like, "Yep, there it is."
Aw, unfortunate. Okay. It's called a mute, not a toilet plunger. Well, they can use a toilet plunger. Like, I know it's called. There's, different kinds of mutes, but
But what's cheaper?
What's cheaper? Toilet plunger. Just
Toilet
remove
plunger
the
under
stick.
10%.
Just remove the stick. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm promise I'm aiming at him. I feel really bad when I make a poor shot and like there's someone who's reliant on me like killing someone. Destroying someone. Yeah. Well, our team needs to push in, or they need to,
Yeah, we're kind of surrounded.
yeah, it's okay. All good. Do be like that some days. That's fine.
Uh-oh. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Tragic, help!
I can't.
Tragic, help. They're laughing at me. They're laughing at me. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Lol. Oh no! Tragic. What did you do? Oh, I'm dead. That's fine.
Half of our team was in the back line, apparently.
Yes. Yeah. That's okay though. Ouchies. That's fine. Yeah. That's okay.
They double bag it.
Yeah,
So
it's Exo.
they double
It's
bag
made
it.
out of it's made out of what's it called? What is the like those messenger bags? They're
Canvas?
made out canvas. That's what it's called. It's made out of canvas. That's what the like what paper bags in movies are usually made out of.
Oh.
They're usually made out of canvas.
I know that when they're double bagged, they don't make as much noise because they don't move.
Yeah. But so any little bit of noise is like really bad when you're doing movies. So like if you ever see like party scenes in movies or TV shows, there's no music playing, period. Any music is post, like
Oh,
put in
yeah.
post.
Okay.
Yeah, after. Which is why sometimes there is kind of a beat that is happening, so it's like very, very quiet. Sometimes they'll have like a metronome, but that's it. And it's a very quiet metronome. Usually, and you'll see that people are like dancing off beat sometimes. It's really funny once you know about
It's always
that.
white people, though.
It's everybody. And like so many people just dancing.
It's all
off
white
beat.
people.
I mean, you know, you can dance to a metronome. I bet you could. I can't dance though.
I can't dance to a metronome. All right, let's see. I have Commander AF in this tank. Let's see if she helps me out.
Count and get ready. Okay. So
Kellerman can teach you whatever he wants to teach you as a CC.
Yeah, it's his own opinion.
It's his own.
We don't control our CC's opinions. If you want to learn specifically, I would suggest potentially going to other CCs, just because they focus on improving your gameplay. So.
Wait a minute. What's the one? You can't see a 3D model?
Battle.
Isn't that a bug? Well, no, because in our game, that's a mechanic.
Yeah.
Mr. Jellyfish.
Armored Scooter said, "How do I clean the dino suit? I take a shower. I'm a dinosaur."
Oh, hey. Grand battle. We're in a grand battle.
Blutarsky, our schedule is still accurate. The only inaccurate, like all of the things that it lists are streams that happen every single week or every other week.
Excuse me.
But, like, yeah, just because Cab Mech's name might still be in there, but that doesn't make the rest of the information incorrect. Because a lot of the information is very evergreen. Okay.
Did I follow you?
What are you playing? Yeah,
Heavy.
you could follow me. I'm going into the city. What do you mean? I don't really understand what you mean by that. For one, Sir Foch was a part of the EU contributor program. So we don't know, we don't have a hand in what happens to EU CCs.
Yeah, that was a EUCC thing. We
I
are a
mean,
different team.
yeah, like I said, you know, Klaus is allowed to have his own opinion, and you know, he's allowed to talk about whatever he would like to talk about. But generally, like, you know, I've actually met Klaus in person, and he's like a genuinely pretty good guy. But like we don't control our CC's opinions. Like it's specifically written in the CC agreements that, you know, when you join the program, don't like what's it called? Don't change your opinion just because you are a CC now. Like, you're allowed to have your own opinion. Please never like change your opinion because you're a CC. The only thing we really ask is your criticism has to be like constructive. So, you know, nonsensical statements that can't really be used as actual feedback, you know.
And take it easy on the crude humor.
Crude humor. Well, I mean, not really. We don't have anything in our
No,
CC
not
agreements.
like specifically, but for the most
Mhm.
part, we've asked CCs for that little
Only if
bit
they're on
of,
our
hey,
channel.
yeah, like, hey,
That's
that was
only
a
if
little
they're on
much.
our channel, you know? Like, they're
Yeah, but
other times, like, it's fine. If they're on their own channel, we don't really care about that. So. You got this guy? Or
oh,
oop,
I got stunned.
that's fine. Ow. Oh, this guy. Okay, now we gotta focus this guy. Oh, ouch, that hurts. Yeah. There we go. Whew! Trying to barrel block him the whole time. That was terrifying. It was like wiggling. He knew I was trying to barrel block him too. So, whew. Whew, whew, whew,
That hurt.
whew.
That
Okay.
hurt a lot.
Oop.
Oh god.
Okay. Well, okay.
Artillery, stop.
You still have more than half your health. Don't say it hurts a lot when I'm at 217.
Artillery.
Oh gosh,
Take a
that was
chill.
terrifying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, barrel blocking is something that I learned pretty quickly. Once oh gosh, what tank was I playing? It might have been I think, I don't even know what tank I really learned why barrel blocking was a thing, but you know, it do be
What is
like
barrel
that.
blocking for those that don't know what that is?
Oh, good question. Thank you for asking. I don't like to just like spew information constantly. But barrel blocking, so in World of Tanks, your barrel only counts as a hitbox for things like module damage. So if someone's trying to destroy your gun, before it used to be that your barrel could block your teammates' shots, but now you can only block enemy shots with your barrel because it, like I said, it counts as a module. So if you have a cupola that you can block by lifting your barrel upwards, you can basically just have the enemy destroy your gun instead of doing damage to you, because if they shot your cupola or, you know, whatever, then you will take damage and you might be destroyed. But if you block it, you're only going to take module damage on your gun, and you can repair that. Whereas you can't repair your hit point pool. So, yeah. I think I hit him. I don't know if I did
Should
damage,
we
though.
we go cap or
Oop,
hunt people
There's
down?
there's just like a little tire that's rolling around. Oh, I love the physics in our game. That was so random. I literally just saw a wheel settle into like a little divot. I that was kind of neat, actually. Ah, no. Can't spot that. Oop. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. Where's that E4? Oof. Yeah, and you know what Exo is saying is true. So people used to do like troll by barrel blocking their allied artillery, and that was pretty not cool. So, you know, when we removed team damage, we also removed the ability to block your teammates' barrels like that. So, you know.
Oh, we're in a pickle, aren't we?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm trying to go back to base to help a bit.
Save the beast.
We're about 4,000 hit points off, but we're also 3 tanks down. Yeah, you can shoot through your teammates' barrels, but there's not really reason that that would need to happen necessarily.
Done.
Yeah. RNG was bad for you that game. Well, you were playing the FV. You really got to be patient with that tank. It's really hard. Like, that tank is hard for me to play because I am not a patient person. So, you know.
Me neither. Oh, hydrate. I didn't hydrate.
You didn't hydrate? Oh, I also didn't hydrate. Okay. Ow. That was like both their RT. Ooh. I didn't expect their RT to already be basically pre-aimed at that spot.
Kirkland, that happens to me too. Don't feel too bad. Why do you have 18 health? This is bad.
What do you mean, why do I have 18 health? You're questioning how it happened?
Yeah, I left you with half.
You left me with way less than half. What are you talking
Not
about?
my fault. I was hammered.
I was 200 health when you were sitting next to me.
Waiting for a reload. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. I wasn't blaming you until you said that you left me on
telling my guys,
half
hey,
health.
you should probably reload faster. And then Artie hit them in the face, and they were like, "Oh God, that's loud."
I was fully unconcerned until you said that I had half health. I needed to correct you, friend.
Oh, I left you. I left you with more than half.
No, you left me with more than. Yeah, you had half health. Absolutely, 100%. But I
did what?
I per se did not have half health. Oh, hi. Oh, no!
I think that's the one that got me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oof. That's okay. I did okay for this. I got 3.3. I'm satisfied with that. Okay.
I was taken out by Zorn. Oh, well.
Exo, you don't like server reticle? Is there a reason why?
I like to know where my reticle's at.
I also do. I agree with that. Okay, but in any case,
that's where the boom goes.
In any case, thank y'all for joining us. I hope you had a fun time watching. We are going to be raiding one of our CCs, so if you stick around, you can join the raid and you can go watch one of them. I do try to raid some of our, like, I mean, I raid our CCs all the time, but I generally try to raid some of our really good players because they're a good resource to learn from. And I think it's really important that,
Again, Commander, yeah.
I try to make sure that y'all know when we're rating someone who's a good person to ask about like mechanics and stuff, which speaking of, the person we're rating is going to be Nova Watt. He is a previous esports player. So if you really want to learn, Nova is actually the person that very recently like tutored me, which is why I was getting better for a while. But highly recommend you ask him questions. He's really good at explaining it, and he's really good at coaching. So if you have a chance, I believe he does some coaching, but those are paid services. Pay people who give you services. Don't pay us. We get paid by our company. Pay people who give you services. In any case, enjoy the rest of your evening. I will see you on Thursday, and outside of that, enjoy, eat some snacks if you're angry. That's what I do. Otherwise, goodbye, and
Angry snack.
we will see you
Bye.
on Thursday. Goodbye, everybody.